everyone, JCB here, and here you have an updated Marvel Legends collection, Avengers X Men. I haven't posted anything in a long time because I've been busy moving out and, getting university out of the way, but now I've got one cabinet, not very much space in a one room in a rented flat, but there you go. So just got this one with all my collection that I've been building up. So yeah, here's the first shelf Avengers. You've got Heroic Age, Iron Fist, looking to replace him with the Immortal Iron Fist, which is coming out in the Doctor Strange wave. You've got Valkyrie with some Lord of the Rings weapons. Daredevil, newly released Wonder Man, Ares. Really want an updated look at Ares because his articulation has not aged well. You have Sentry, so Sentry, Ares and Wonder Man making up a mini Mighty Avengers display. Sentry is on a fabric cape, which one of the first fabric capes that I wired myself. Not great, but not awful either. Here's Avengers AI Vision, with classic Vision's cape on. Defenders Doctor Strange, with Marvel Select Doctor Strange effect with some Tamashi Lightning. Hellcat. So Hellcat, Valkyrie and Strange together as a mini kind of Defenders reunion. Hank Pym, Giant Man. Big Guy, Black Panther. New Captain Britain behind him. Red Onslaught Cap. Oh yeah, I've got the three captains here, Britain, American and Marvel. Since Carol's been taking a central stance in the MU recently, I thought it'd be good to place her front and centre. Here's the Sentinel re-edit Iron Man. He's a bit taller, but for 6 foot guys in a suit of armour, he'd probably be a bit taller. And that's the Extremis armour, I believe, and it's my go-to look for him. Now behind you've got Scarlet Witch with a fabric wired cape. Yeah, I think out of all the heroes, she's most deserved of that. Olivier Coipel Thor. I did have the Marvel Select Thor in here, the one with the hammer effect, but he's way too heavy to stand on an Obitsu, so he was out. Jessica Drew. Hopefully we'll get a new figure of her updated on the Chris Anker design. Really like that design, so I can put her in my new Avengers display, which is pending. Goliath, Wasp with Cappy M's alternate head on with some repainted hair. Thunderbolt's Luke Cage. Surprised he hasn't had a mass retail release yet in some version. Perhaps with the Defenders coming out on Netflix we'll get an update. Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spidey. Funnily enough, I really like this figure. I know he gets some cheek, but everyone's definitive is now the Pizza Spidey, but he's on my Spidey display at my Fondly home. Modern Hawkeye with the Marvel Select head. Mockingbird, Bobby. Cool as cucumber. Winter Soldier. So yeah, not very many Avengers yet. Waiting, these like the core. This is the core cast. Waiting for a Tigra to go there, part of the Avengers Initiative group. Jessica Jones somewhere. So yeah, it's that. Oh, and I also, I've got some lights installed. There's only one here, but I'll turn them on at the end so you can get a good look. So here we go, it's the modern X Men shelf. So this, if you're unfamiliar with quite a few of these people, some of the figures are customs. Couldn't be arsed waiting for Hasbro to release their own, and I've got some figures from some fantastic custom artists, so we'll see that. Now, before we go any further, I've got some Dio pieces which were made by a really, really great artist called Custom Base. He's called Jake, but you can find him under Custom Base on Figurerealm. So there's some diorama pieces that you'll see, and that's there thanks to him. But anyway, yeah, get started. So here is Jubilee here, Sunfire, AOA Sunfire. I mean, not a fan favourite, but he took on that look in Uncanny Avengers, so technically it's 616 canon. Poor little Hope Summers hiding away back there with Scarlet Witch effects. SDCC Archangel. Now this is a custom cannonball by a great guy called AC Custom Figures. AC did such a good job on him. Love this. Chris Backlow design. The Nick Fury base. And the sound effect is from ACBA. You can just get them from the website. They sell them in packs. Marvel Now Storm. And actually her cape, hers and Magneto's, as we'll see, were done for me by Fitz Jedi. Quite well known on the custom landscape, but yeah, really, really nice. These were the first figures that I got fabric case for, and I'm not disappointed. He's a stand-up guy. Marvel Now Psych, the brand new Kitty. Been waiting a long time for Kitty. I actually had a custom buyer, but I had to shelve her because she's just so good. Marvel Select Colossus, waiting for the new Utopia era Colossus to come in, and we'll get that done. Now here's a custom Nightcrawler. He's done by a great guy called Gonard Customs. I'll provide a link to all these custom artist profiles. Yeah, love that guy. So now, Tech Beast from X Men Classics, or Cat Beast. Now, Emma Frost. Emma Frost was made for me by, you might know him, he's called Blueberry. Absolutely incredible guy. He's made 4 customs for me so far, and I've got another 2 in the pipeline by him. Very excited. Had to pick Diamond Form Emma. Now, Namor, new Namor figure. Magneto, custom cape by Fitz Jedi. Now, this is another one by Blueberry. Pixie, from the new X Men. Another one by Blueberry. This is Danny Moonstar as a Valkyrie. I asked him to make her on the Valkyrie base because she'll be fighting Ares in my endgame diorama, so she needs to be tall enough to stand up to him. Karma was made, Sham was made by a customizer called Wanderer X. Did a really great job on her. Really, really brilliant. Love it. robotic leg as well, down there. This is a Null. A Null is also by AC Custom Figures. He's one of the new X Men, same team as Pixie. So yeah. We've got Magic, San Diego Magic here, teleporting in, ACBA sound effect. So the Cannonball, Moonstar, Karma, Magic, New Mutants. So yeah, there you go, there's this one. If we'll go down, this is kind of a placeholder shelf. So you've got these three, Polaris, Psylocke, and Surge, are all made by one guy, and that's Loose Collector. Brilliant figures, really stunning, gorgeous work. But here, once again, fantastic work done by Jake, couldn't be happier. Made that ice slide, if you can believe it. It's all these pieces slot together into a large dio, but yeah, really great. You've got Warpath here, custom Warpath, bought him on off eBay, don't really know who he's by. Jean Grey statue. Domino, very much looking forward to a new Domino coming out. I've held out on getting a custom of her because I'm hoping that she'll be released soon. X-Force Wolverine from San Diego set. Now this is Psylocke's costume from the Dark Angel saga in Uncanny X-Force, made by Loose Collector for me. First custom figure I ever got. Very happy. Very happy. She's using the SDCC Psylocke's head. Here's the new Iceman, new Havoc. Now here, this is Polaris. Now, she did have a previous cape, but kind of fell off, so I had to make my own. Now the lightning effect that she's riding on, the magnetic lightning effect, is actually Tamashii Thunder. 2 yellow pieces that I put together. She is a character called Surge, you may not know her. She's from the new X Men. She's actually custom made for my best friend, a roommate. He's a huge fan of Noriko, and he designed this costume, and Loose Collector graciously made it for him. That lightning effect is by Canna Beams. Makes power effects. New cable. This Iceman was also made by Blueberry, custom. If you're wondering why there are 2 Icemen here, my idea is to get an ice army of clones. So yeah, it's that waste. Now here, this is the Uncanny Avengers base. You've got Red Onslaught here. He was kind of a placeholder until Real Onslaught came up. I actually really like him. So you've got Kate Bishop, SH Figuarts Hulk, Falcap, Uncanny Avengers Vision, Sabretooth, because Sabretooth, when he was inverted after Axis, also joined the Avengers begrudgingly. And San Diego Brother Voodoo, or Dr. Voodoo here, with a custom wired cape. So yeah, played around with a lot of rubble here, some bricks, foam board, you name it, dust. Now, down here, unfortunately, these are 2 setups that I put a lot of effort into, and then they kind of got shunted. So here, the original X-Men versus Sentinels. The pack, I know, not very welcome figures, but they're alright. Cyclops Blast by Canna Beams. This angry alternate gene head is by Blueberry as well. So yeah. And this will be the Claremont and Byrne era. So you've got Nightcrawler, Professor X, waiting on a scrawnier Cyclops, probably on the pizza of Spidey mould. That's what suits him. Oh, best Wolverine yet. And Jean. So, still waiting on that first appearance Storm and first appearance Kitty. So, I said that I had spotlights. I shall now turn them on. There you go. So, this is just standard yellow. And yeah, sorry about the shaky cam. I have just got in from work and someone asked me to post this, and I haven't eaten in like 7 hours, so that is why I'm shaking a lot. Yeah, so that's just a standard one. Now here, this is the one that I like. Sunfire. Which you can also and then here we've got one of my personal favourites, Magic, teleporting in on her blue flames. Love the way that Danny looks with the flaming sword. And then here you've got blue reflecting onto Namor, King of the Ocean, and then the red reflecting onto Magneto. And Psylocke, Polaris's lightning. Oh god, yeah. Really shaky hands, really hungry. I haven't had time to eat yet. Yeah, this one doesn't show that much on the other characters because the effect is on top of it, but I thought it was cool. And also it's daylight. So, Red Onslaught. And Jean. So, gonna leave it at that because I am starting to feel very hungry and I bet everyone's getting fed up with my shaky cam. So, I'll just say thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll be back with another video.